What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, world? An extremely tired Austin John Plays here, and today I'm going to be going over shiny chaining, comboing, and getting 6 IV Pokemon.
Pikachu Eevee!
I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be yet. It's probably just going to be shiny chaining, since that sounds the coolest, and everyone knows what a shiny Pokemon is. Not everyone knows what a 6 IV Pokemon is. But essentially, all three of those things are the same thing. Now, you can do this from the very beginning of the game. The second you leave Pallet Town, you can start shiny hunting. It's fantastic, right? The only thing that's going to make it easier is after you defeat Misty. Pretty sure it's after you defeat Misty. Inside of a Pokemon Center, you're going to get access to an item called the Lure. Here it is. You may find some as random scattered items before Misty, but after Misty, you can purchase them. At a later point in time, you can also purchase Super Lures and Max Lures. Those are the items that's going to make your job a little bit easier. In order to shiny chain, we're going to have a combo of Pokemon. A combo meaning we catch one Pokemon and then we catch another of the same species and another and another and another and another. Let's do Caterpie. You probably don't need to do a lure if you're going after lower level Pokemon, but if you're going after rarer Pokemon or Pokemon that don't spawn frequently, or if you're in a small patch of grass that does not have a lot of spawn spaces, and you're concerned that your Pokemon may not show up, then you may consider using a lure. So we just go ahead and got ourselves Caterpie here. Great, so now this is our second Caterpie, and as you can see right here, that's a combo of 2. There are many ways that you think you would break a combo, but you don't. You can completely leave this area. You can travel to the other side of the world and go do main quest stuff, and then come back and encounter a Caterpie, catch it, and as long as you caught no Pokemon in between, that's it, still a combo. You can accidentally stumble upon another Pokemon, like this Butterfree, and you can run away. And then you encounter another Caterpie, and you're still in a combo. You can completely run out of Pokeballs. Go to your nearest Pokemart, buy as many of them as you want, do several trainers, do some battles, come back, catch a Caterpie. That is still a combo. Combo 3. There are only 3 things that you cannot do that will break your combo. The first is if you catch another Pokemon of another species. So if I were to catch a Weedle right now and then go back and catch a Caterpie, that would break my Caterpie chain. Sorry, not chain, combo. Which can be tempting. You get some rare Pokemon that show up for no reason, and it's like, ooh, but then you break a combo. The second thing that you cannot do is turn your game off. If you wanted to, you could hold down the home button, go into sleep mode. And then, if it's on the dock, 2 days later, pick it back up, catch another Caterpie, that's still a combo. The only thing you cannot do is close that application. So like, if the Switch dies, and then you need to recharge it, and the program closed, then that's considered breaking the combo. If you change users, or if you just go into the home screen and close it for whatever reason, then you are breaking the combo. The third and final thing that can break a combo is if I were to encounter a Caterpie, and that Caterpie were to run away or flee the fight. That would break the combo. Those are the only 3 ways that you could break a combo. Now that you know how to do a combo, the next question is, why do you want to do a combo? Also worth mentioning, if you catch a different Pokemon in the same evolutionary line, that's also breaking a combo. I didn't know if I needed to mention that, but I mentioned it anyways. Why do you want to do a combo? So comboing, catching your first until your 5th of the same Pokemon does absolutely nothing. My Caterpie ran away. Really? That broke my combo. If you catch 1 through 5 of the same Pokemon, nothing happens. And that Pokemon has a max IV of 2, meaning that it can have the worst stats in the world, but the best possible stats that Pokemon can have is 2 max IVs. An IV count of 31, and IVs, or individual values, directly represent how powerful a Pokemon is and its overall CP, or combat power. However, once you get past a combo of 5 and you get to 6, anywhere from 6 to 10 in a combo has a max IV of 3. meaning that it's now able to be slightly better. Then once you hit 11, a lot of things happen. One, that max IV of 3 is now up to 4, which is even better. It has better potential of being a super strong Pokemons, and you get an additional shiny reroll. Let me explain shiny rerolls. There is a 1 out of 4,096 chance that a Pokemon that you encounter in the wild will be shiny. And what the game does is, it basically does a random number generator. If it's the exact number that it needs to be, that 1 of 4,000, then it will spawn shiny. And getting an additional reroll means that if it's not shiny, it then does it again, and there's a second chance of it, which doesn't directly translate to 2 out of 4,000. There's a complex term for the probability of doing a reroll for a probability. I don't know the exact term. I would like to learn that term. I should hit up my old math teacher. Great. And that flawless IV of 4 and shiny reroll of 2 continues all the way until you hit 21. Once you hit 21, your 21st through your 30th Pokemon have a chance of 5 max IVs, and you get 3 shiny rolls. That now means that it does 1 through 4,000, and if it doesn't hit the number to generate a shiny, it does it again, and then it does it again. So you have 3 individual chances to get yourself a shiny Pokemon. Then once you hit 31 and above, that number goes to 6 IV maximum, which means that you have a potential of a perfect Okay, that's not how throwing works, but alright, I'll take it. I got an excellent throw on that. You have a potential of getting a max IV Pokemon, meaning 6 perfect stats. FYI, your starter is a 6 max IV Pokemon. And your shiny roll then goes up to 4, meaning that you have a 1 out of 4,000 chance, and then it does it again, and then again, and then again. These are the numbers for every spawned Pokemon. That means that it appears in the overworld, you can see it, you can run into it, you can encounter it. If a Pokemon is shiny, it will look the variation color, and it will also have little star particles around it. So in theory, once you hit a combo of 31 and you already have the max candy, so there's no reason to catch anymore, you don't need to do anything. You just run around and wait till you see a shiny Pokemon. And if you see a shiny Pokemon, you run into it. If you run into a Pokemon that's not your combo, make sure you flee. And if you run into the Pokemon that is your combo, make sure to catch it. You cannot flee from a battle with the Pokemon that you're comboing. It will break your combo. Actually, my buddy Mizumi, the guy who helped us with the Ultra Lock, he found a full odds shiny Caterpie, which is pretty dope. I probably have that footage on screen right now. There's also a chance of finding a regular shiny in the overworld without comboing. I actually managed to find myself a wild Raticate. It just happened to be shiny. I didn't even know that it was. It appeared slightly off screen at the bottom, and then I ran down because I saw the lines and I wanted to catch it, and then I realized that it was discolored. And by discolored, I mean shiny. And boy, that was a great day. That was a great day. That's the shiny Raticate. What really sucks though is when you're looking in your Pokemon box, it does not appear any different at all. Actually, if I go to send to Professor, okay, at least they give you a prompt if you accidentally go to send a shiny. If you do catch yourself a shiny, I suggest giving it a badge of favorite, which you do by more details, plus to make changes, make favorite. That way, when you're looking through at a quick glance, you see that that is one of your favorite Pokemon. I only have 2 favorite Pokemon, him and this Pidgey, which has almost 6 perfect IVs. It's just 1 short. Now, this system is so much better than what was implemented in the last 3DS game of Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, in which you do an SOS encounter and then you get to catch 1 of those Pokemon. Instead, every single Pokemon in this combo you get to catch. You can check the stats of all of them. So you can catch numbers 30 through 40, check out all of them, and then catch number 41 and check that, and 42 and check that, and then once you have that perfect IV Pokemon, you're done. No reason to continue that chain. Of course, if you're looking for a shiny, those are different circumstances. Now, in a perfect world, in the middle of me recording this video, I would have run into a shiny. But shiny hunting is unfortunately not any faster. It's not really any faster. I did search for a shiny Pidgey. That's how I got that really fantastic Pidgey. But I looked for about 4 hours. Uninterrupted. I also had my game volume off because I was just listening to Pandora. That is how you're going to get yourself a shiny Pokemon with shiny chaining, comboing, and the chance of getting a 6 IV, max IV, perfect Pokemon. So guys, that is shiny chaining and comboing and IV hunting for perfect Pokemon in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. However, if you are looking for how to do it for legendary Pokemon, I'm going to be telling you that now. If you consider that a spoiler, well then now's your time to click away. But before you do, be sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out. Okay, they gone? Yeah, they're gone. Great. It's also worth mentioning that if you are going to be looking for a shiny legendary Pokemon, meaning Articuno, Zapdos, or Moltres, or Mewtwo, you're going to be doing the old soft resetting method. However, there's no soft resetting for this game, so you're going to need to go back to the home menu, quit the application, relaunch the application, which is a daunting process. The cutscene in which the Pokemon shows up, it will not be shiny. However, in the battle before the encounter, it will be shiny. And just in case you want to avoid spoilers altogether, you can click away now, because otherwise I'm about to show it to you, and then it's the end of the video.